No hesitation again. Adam goes straight for the removal of the yellow stone. Kevin Leahy his second. Going his second rock. He has to be careful, though, that if they play an exchange of hits here, there's a yellow stone in the back. It's fully in the 12-foot. It could eventually become the second shot rock as these takeouts move closer and closer to the top of the house. McMyer has the luxury now of doing that. However, he also has the choice of doing the hit and roll on the shot rock, which is behind the tee. And he seems to be thinking about all of those things all at once. Third, Andrea Howard will throw this stone. And they are going after the top one because of the chance of the double. The delivery, no sweep. Sweep is called. They're hard on it now. Beautiful double. What a nice shot. Cleans the house of redstone. Yellow sits 2 in the top and the back 12-foot. That changes the complexion of the end, and Adam Jacobson has to go back to the draw game. He has a yellow stone in the front he can use as a guard. Alana Steinhardt III. Her draw is wide. And just a bit deep. You really need to just barely sneak past that yellow stone to have that buried. And Mario will look like he'll be going after it or sitting in front of it. I don't know. I think he could probably take that out with a backline to hack weight. But he's taking two-line draw ice. Andrea Howard III goes her second stone of the end. The sweepers are on this furiously, and this could end up being one of those things you don't want to do with a freeze shot, and that is to come up light and guard the rock you're trying to freeze on. The stone's still moving. But it comes to rest in just about the worst place it could. Corner frozen to the other yellow, so there's no run back there anymore. Giving Adam Jacobson a reasonable chance at a deuce here. Alana Steinhardt throws her second stone. It's an out-turn draw. Going right to left from the hack view. Cutting in pretty hard, going to be close to the yellow. It actually crashes on the yellow and spills out into the 8-foot. The shot rock is still fairly protected from a takeout, although that draw line is now open to come and freeze to it, and that's exactly what they're looking at. It's better than most people are getting this year. Well, that case, I want it doubled. Yeah, we have a discussion going on down at the Hack as they discuss weight and all those issues that come into play when you're trying to freeze or draw down to a shot rock. Sweepers aren't touching. This might be a little heavy. Now they're on it, off it, waiting for it to curl. Very nice outcome. A little bit heavy, but it does push the red shot rock back. And pretty much prevents any kind of big end here. So Adam Jacobson will have to hit and stick for two. Here comes the stone. And it hits, but there's a roll, and the shooter spills to the 12-foot. Okay, I'm an idiot. That was not the shot. That was not the hammer. I'm one stone ahead here. That was Adam's first stone, which opens up the 4-foot now for a draw behind those two yellows at the top. All right. This is an interesting call. And by interesting, I mean I have no idea what they're trying to do. They're looking at the rock that was just thrown, which had taken out a yellow and spilled to the 12-foot. And they were looking to either draw on the right side of the sheet from the skip's point of view, or, I don't know, hit out red. Now they're looking at the line that I think is probably the better one, which is an out-turn draw to try to tuck a rock behind the yellows. The other option, of course, is to simply take out the red rock. Which would make it much more difficult for them to get to. However, if they were able to double the yellows out top, it could be a big end for red. But the call appears to be out-turn draw. And three sweepers are trying to get this stone down there, and we will not be able to do that as it's coming in onto the top yellows. So Adam Jacobson will have an open draw for two. He will need to get full 8-foot, sit two, cut the score down to 6-3, and actually put him back in the game. Well, he's looking at the double. But the problem is that the stone that was just thrown, as you can see, the three stones there, and the three yellow stones in the top and outside the house, it makes the double, well, problematic to say the least. But that's what he's trying. Rather than take the fairly easy two, he's going to go after, I think, a very low percentage. What's essentially a triple. If he pulls it off, he would get 3. There's also a danger here that he could remove his shot rock with the yellow that's halfway in the... All right, I have no idea what's going on. I don't know what the call was. This is not hit weight. This is draw weight. And they've managed to simply crash into the back gaggle of stones and take just one. No idea what the idea was there. Haven't a clue. It's 1 red, and it's only 6-2 then. I'm updating some scores here. As we watch the beginning of the 6th end. The first lead, Red Rock, is biting the button just behind the tee line. Oh. Mario, I think, is calling for a drawdown onto it. Although taking it out would also be a legitimate call with a 6-2 lead. However, the stone sails wide through the house, and the red shot rock remains. Adam calls for a guard, or rather a counter in the top 8 that will also serve as a guard for the shot rock. This stone is light and will not be getting to the house anytime soon, but can still be an effective guard. Oh my goodness, they're dragging it and it will be in the house. What you get for listening to me. However, it will not be guarding the shot rock. They will be sitting too. And Mario asks Kirsten to again freeze on the shot rock. Or at least I'd count the second stone coming to the top 8. What the hell just happened? All right, apologies for that little glitch there. While you look at, well, Scandinavia.